The most important thing to remember throughout every part of your daily life is your posture. It's important to the dance, it's important to your life. So we want to make sure that we're focusing on keeping the knees soft. Don't lock them back into place. Keep them nice and soft. And as you do that, you want to keep your pelvis tucked under, so you're engaging your lower abdominal muscles, lifting the rib cage and keeping the shoulders rolled back, chin held up. So you have a beautiful posture that says, I am proud of who I am in the body that I've been given for this lifetime's journey. You want to think about taking inhalations and filling up your lungs to capacity, and on the exhalations, letting go of any tension that may be stored in any cell in your body, and just letting that wash away. This time that you take to dance is your sacred time, a special time for you to connect to the internal creative source residing within you. So as you take a breath, think about inhaling and expanding your creativity, bringing new life force to each cell in your body. So keep your knees bent. Let me just give you a profile. Knees are soft, pelvis is tucked under. So your back is nice and flat, and your rib cage is lifted, and your shoulders are rolled back. Good. Now, standing here with your feet right underneath your hips, knees soft, rib cage lifted, shoulders rolled back, and your chin held up. Just close your eyes for a moment and take a breath. And think about what a beautiful person you are and how much creativity is residing within you that we're going to blossom forth through the dance. We're going to do our warm-ups to Michael accompanying us again on Doombet, playing the melody pattern. Doom, doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, doom, tech, doom, back. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse through your feet, feel the energy drawing up through your legs as you inhale, lifting the arms up overhead and look up. Release, exhale, let the arms float down on the energy that you have created. Here we go. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, drawing the energy up, lifting your arms up overhead, and reach and release. Now lift one arm up, reaching it up towards the sky. The other arm is pressing in the opposite direction, and extend. 2, 3, 4. Change to the other side. Feel the stretch from your hips up, out through your fingertips. Change. Good. Now let this arm float down and bring your feet a little bit more than shoulder distance apart as you bring your arms up to shoulder level and have one arm reach in the opposite direction as the other arm reaches overhead. Stretch. Feel that stretch from the hips out through your fingertips and look up at the ceiling and come up. Inhale as you come up and change your arms and reach over to the other side. Look up at the ceiling and come up. Let's do that one more time on each side. So reaching your arms in opposing directions, extend, extend, reach, look up at the ceiling, make sure your shoulder is rolled back and come up. Switch arms and extend in opposite directions and reach. Make sure your shoulder is rolled back, you're not leaning forward. Your shoulder and hips are all in alignment, and come up. Good. Both arms reach up again. Inhale. Extend your arms up overhead. Now, hinging at the hips. Reach forward, reach towards me, reaching forward. Now, be sure to keep your neck in line with the spine. So don't be looking up at me, look down at the floor. And extend and reach forward, feeling a stretch up the hamstring and out your back and through the fingertips. Good. Now, round over and just place your hands on your shins or your ankles or your toes, wherever is comfortable for you, keeping your knees bent. Top of your head points down to the floor. Take a breath here. Now bend your knees, put your hand on top of your thigh, not above the knee, but way up on top of the thigh. Tuck the buttocks under, roll up one vertebrae on top of the other, chin stays on your chest until the very end, and come up. Take a breath. Exhale. Good. Now let's roll the shoulders. Forward, up, and back. 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 Good. Now go back to your basic posture where you have your knees bent, pelvis is tucked under, rib cage is lifted, and we're going to slide the hips from side to side. So put your hands on your hips so you find where they are. This is not your hip line. Down here is your hip line. Here are your hip bones. Your hands are resting at your hip bones. And we're going to slide the hips parallel to the floor from side to side. So slide to the side and slide to the side. This is great for engaging the lower abdominal muscles and bringing some energy to that part of our body which doesn't get a whole lot of attention. Slide to the side and 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 slide to the side. Now we're going to add one little thing to this to make it a little bit more of a dance movement, and that's allowing your arms to relax at your sides. And we imagine that there's a string between the hip and the wrist. So if we had a puppeteer pulling on the string, he'd be pulling that string and the hip would slide out to the side with that string. And now to the other side. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, tack-a-doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, doom, tack-a-tack. Now let's go full time. Doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, tack-a-tack, doom, doom, tack-a-tack. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, the next movement we're going to do, I have to kind of get my hip scarf out of the way, is to bring your feet a little bit more than shoulder distance apart and get your feet to point out towards the corners of the room and just come down into a slight plie position, engaging the quadricep. Okay, so when it warm up this muscle uses, is the foundation of the dance. We rely on our thigh muscles to really give us the grounding that we need. So we want to make sure to activate those muscles. And what we're going to do is remember to keep the pelvis tucked under and lift straight up. So we're going to come down, lift up, and down, lift up, and down, lift up, and down, lift up. Now come down one more time and up on the ball of one foot, pressing, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that your knee is in line with your ankle. Don't allow it to overextend. Keep it in a nice 90-degree angle. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time on the other side. 2, and back to squatting down and up. Down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Good. Walk your feet back in, bringing them right underneath your hips again. Bend the knees, keeping them soft. Tuck the pelvis under, lift the rib cage. Inhale up. Release. And now we're ready to get started, advancing to hip lifts and hip drops. So I want to invite you to come to your basic posture with your knees soft, pelvis tucked under, rib cage lifted, chin lifted, shoulders rolled back, feeling a beautiful spread across your shoulders, feeling proud to be in the body that you've been given. And now shift your weight over the heel of one foot and bring the other foot up onto the ball. And that's going to allow us to hinge this hip. So what we're going to do is lift the hip straight up towards the shoulder. So we're going to do a hip lift and lift and lift and lift. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Release. Good. Now to do a hip drop, we bring that hip up towards the shoulder and we accent a downward motion, bringing the hip down and down and down and down. The emphasis is on the movement of the hip. The foot stays stationary. You stay on the ball of your foot. Don't allow your heel to come down. Stay up on the ball of your foot. Lift, release, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Now on the next one, we're going to lift and we're going to go ahead and let the heel come down so we can change weight to the other side. 4 lifts, 3, 2, 1. Now drop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. On this one, change weight over to the other side. You're on the ball of your foot, and we're going to do a hip lift. So now we're going to do a combination. We're going to do up, up, down, down. Okay? So we're going to do 2 lifts. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, change weight. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, change weight. Good. Let's try that with the melody rhythm. Michael? Thank you. And doom, 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 tack. Doom, 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 tack. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, change weight. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Change weight on the next one. And lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, change weight on this one. And lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Change weight this time. Frame your hip. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, drop, drop. Lift, lift, change weight, lift, lift, drop, drop, lift, lift, drop, drop, lift, lift, drop, drop, lift, lift, change weight. Now the next time we do it, you can keep playing the melody, that'd be great, thank you. The next time we do it, we're going to articulate even more. So it's going to look like this. Lift, lift, drop, drop, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, change weight. Okay, so shall we try that? Here we go. Lift, lift, drop, drop, up, down, up. Weight, down, down, up, down, up. Change to the other side. Up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Change weight. Up, down, down, up, and down, down, up, down, down. Change weight. Up, down, down, up, and down, down, up, down, up. Change weight. One more time on each side. Up, down, and down, down, up, down, up. Change weight. Up, down, down, up, and down, down, up, down, up. Done.